Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of today. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an Infantry Officer.
Russian armed forces maintained defensive pressure across all operational axes on March 8, 2026, with all groups reporting tactical improvements or continued advances. The past 24 hours have been characterized by sustained positional gains, significant attrition of Ukrainian MLRS systems and radars, and continued destruction of Western-supplied equipment. Notable Ukrainian losses include US-made HIMARS and MLRS systems, an Olkha MLRS, 2 US-made HMMWVs, a US-made M113 APC, a US-made M777 howitzer, a Ukrainian-designed Bogdana 155mm artillery system, and 4 Israeli-made RADA RPS-42 radars. Multiple electronic warfare stations and ammunition depots were also destroyed across all sectors.
Colonel, let's start in the north. The North Force Group reports inflicting losses on 2 mechanized brigades and 2 territorial defense brigades in Sumy. In Kharkiv, they engaged 2 mechanized brigades, an artillery brigade, a motorized infantry brigade, and a National Guard brigade. Ukrainian losses include over 235 personnel, 1 tank, 1 APC, 3 AFVs, 31 vehicles, 2 artillery pieces, and critically, 3 MLR systems, a US-made HIMARS, another US-made MLRS, and a Ukrainian Olkha, plus 2 Israeli-made RADA RPS-42 radars, 1 electronic warfare station, and 8 material depots. 3 MLR systems in one sector in one day is extraordinary. What does this tell us?
3 MLRS systems in a single sector in a single day represents a catastrophic loss of Ukrainian rocket artillery capability. Let's break down what each of these systems means. The HIMARS is a US-made high-mobility artillery rocket system. It's one of Ukraine's most effective deep strike weapons, capable of firing precision-guided rockets out to 70 to 80 kilometers. It has been used to strike Russian command posts, logistics nodes, and troop concentrations with great accuracy. Destroying one is a significant tactical achievement. The other US-made MLRS could be an M27 system, a tracked launcher capable of firing the same rockets as HIMARS. The Olkha is a Ukrainian-designed and produced MLRS, a modernization of the Soviet-era Smerch. It represents Ukraine's domestic rocket artillery capability. Losing 3 MLRS systems in one day removes a massive amount of firepower from the Ukrainian order of battle.
In the West, the West Group reports taking more advantageous lines and positions and engaged a mechanized brigade, an assault brigade, and a National Guard brigade. Ukrainian losses include up to 180 personnel, 1 tank, 2 US-made HMMWVs, 24 vehicles, 2 artillery pieces, and 2 ammunition depots. The HMMWV losses continue a pattern. What does this tell us?
The HMMWV is the workhorse of U.S. light tactical vehicle fleets. It's used for everything: troop transport, reconnaissance, command and control, and logistics. Losing 2 in one sector degrades Ukrainian mobility and logistics. The tank destroyed here is also significant. Tanks are the backbone of mechanized warfare. Each loss reduces Ukraine's ability to conduct counterattacks and hold defensive positions. The 2 ammunition depots mean that Ukrainian units in this sector will face supply shortages. This is the cumulative effect we've been tracking: artillery losses, vehicle losses, and logistics attrition, all combining to degrade Ukrainian combat power.
In the South, the South Group reports improved forward edge positions and engaged 4 mechanized brigades, a motorized infantry brigade, and an assault brigade. Ukrainian losses include over 150 personnel, 1 US-made M113 APC, 3 AFVs, 10 vehicles, 4 artillery pieces, including a US-made M777 howitzer, 2 Israeli-made RADA RPS-42 radars, 1 electronic warfare station, and 8 ammunition fuel and material depots. Another M777, another M113, and 2 more RADA radars. This is the second set of RADA radars today.
This is extraordinary. Two more RADA radars in the south means 4 Israeli-made advanced radar systems destroyed in a single day across 2 sectors. This is a systematic campaign to blind Ukrainian air defense and artillery detection. The M777 is a US-made 155mm system prized for its range and accuracy. Destroying one removes a precise fire support asset. The M113 APC is an armored personnel carrier. Losing one degrades Ukrainian mechanized infantry capability. The 8 ammunition, fuel, and material depots destroyed here represent a major logistics blow. Fuel depots are particularly critical. Without fuel, armored vehicles are just expensive bunkers. The combination of 2 radars, an M777, an M113, and 8 depots in one sector represents a comprehensive degradation of Ukrainian combat power in the south.
The Center Group reports the highest Ukrainian personnel losses of the day, more than 345. They engaged 4 mechanized brigades, an airmobile brigade, 2 assault regiments, a Marine brigade, 2 territorial defense brigades, and 3 National Guard brigades. Ukrainian losses include 1 tank, 1 IFV, 3 APCs, 5 Kazakh armored fighting vehicles, 10 vehicles, 3 artillery pieces, including a 155mm Bogdana self-propelled system, 3 electronic warfare stations, and 2 ammunition and fuel depots. The Bogdana appears again. What does its destruction tell us?
The Bogdana is a Ukrainian-designed and produced 155mm self-propelled howitzer. It represents Ukraine's effort to build an independent artillery capability. Destroying one removes a domestically produced system and forces greater reliance on foreign-supplied artillery. The 345 personnel lost here is the highest of any sector, confirming that the center remains a main effort. The diversity of Ukrainian units engaged, mechanized, airmobile, assault, marine, territorial defense, National Guard, continues the pattern of a defensive patchwork. The 5 Kazakh AFVs destroyed are Ukrainian-designed armored vehicles. Each loss degrades Ukraine's indigenous armored capability. The 3 EW stations destroyed here continue the sensor warfare theme. Ukrainian forces in this sector are increasingly fighting blind.
The East Group reports continuing to advance into the depth of enemy defense and engaging a mechanized brigade, an assault brigade, and 3 assault regiments. Ukrainian losses include up to 265 personnel, 4 AFVs, 3 vehicles, 4 artillery pieces, and 1 material depot. The deep advance language has been consistent. What does today's report tell us?
The East Group's continued advance into the depth of enemy defenses tells us that their penetration is being successfully exploited. They are operating in the Ukrainian rear area, engaging reserves and disrupting command nodes. The 265 personnel lost here is significant, though lower than the center's 345. The 4 artillery pieces destroyed continue the artillery attrition theme. Now, add to that 2 Israeli-made RADA RPS-42 radars. These are advanced multi-mission radars used for air surveillance and counter-battery work. They help Ukrainian forces detect incoming threats and locate Russian artillery. Destroying 2 in one sector blinds Ukrainian air defense and artillery in that area. The 1 EW station and 8 material depots compound the effect. Ukrainian forces in the north are losing their ability to see, to strike, and to sustain themselves.
The Dnepr Group reports improved tactical situation and engaged a mechanized brigade and a territorial defense brigade in Zaporizhzhia and Kherson. Ukrainian losses include up to 80 personnel, 18 vehicles, 5 electronic warfare stations, and 2 ammunition depots. 5 EW stations in one sector is significant. What does this tell us?
5 electronic warfare stations in the DMEP sector in a single day represents a major degradation of Ukrainian sensor and jamming capabilities. EW is the invisible shield that protects Ukrainian forces from Russian reconnaissance and precision strikes. Losing 5 creates a massive vulnerability that Russian forces will exploit. The 18 vehicles lost here is also a significant blow to Ukrainian mobility and logistics in this sector.
Colonel, let's turn to the operational tactical section. Russian forces struck preparation and launch sites of long-range attack unmanned aerial vehicles and temporary deployment areas in 143 areas. Air defense intercepted 180 UAVs, 13 HIMARS rockets, and 7 guided bombs. What do these numbers tell us?
The targeting of drone preparation and launch sites continues the campaign against Ukraine's UAV capabilities at the source. By striking these sites, Russia reduces the number of drones that ever take off. The 180 UAVs intercepted is consistent with recent trends. Russian air defense remains highly effective. The 13 HIMARS rockets intercepted is notable. These are precision munitions, and intercepting them requires advanced radar and interceptor missiles. The 143 areas struck shows that the deep battle continues at scale.
Colonel Oguntoye, based on today's briefing, what are the key tactical and strategic implications for the days ahead?
3 MLRS systems destroyed in a single sector, including HIMARS and Olkha, represents a catastrophic loss of Ukrainian rocket artillery capability. This will reduce Ukraine's ability to deliver massed fires. The destruction of 4 RADA radars in a single day confirms a deliberate, systematic campaign to blind Ukrainian forces. This is not opportunistic, it's designed.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you for the opportunity. I want to emphasize that the diversity of Ukrainian units engaged across all sectors confirms that Ukraine's fourth-generation capacity remains under extreme stress.
This has been Frontline Updates. Subscribe for daily military briefings and in-depth strategic analysis. Visit our platform for maps, transcripts, and exclusive frontline updates from commanders in theater.